Hello, friends. Good afternoon, and welcome to the show again, Citizens Talk. This beautiful afternoon, today, 27th of June, 2022, we will be talking about update on work permit. What is the update so far? We are talking work permits today. We are not talking politics. We are talking about issue that concern us as Nigerians living, working in UAE. So we are talking work permits today. I'll be giving updates regarding the work permit. It's been 1 year now, arguably. Some people are saying it's 25th, some people are saying 27th, some people are saying it's 28th of June. Whichever date it is. Today and tomorrow we'll be having this show talking about work permits, asking people how they have been surviving without work permit in the last 1 year. And also we'll be talking about government role, government government role in tackling this issue of work permit and how they have fared so far, what they have done so far. Later today, there's going to be a Twitter space with Prof. And before the end of the show, we'll be talking about that too. Prof is working on bringing some Nigerian officials to the Twitter space for 7 p.m. tonight to talk about what is the issue and the way forward on work permit for Nigerians living and working in UAE. Welcome. We see friends are joining us already, but before we go to the comment section, Prof, you're welcome to the show again.
All right, good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining again. Right in front of you is Citizen David. For those who doesn't know me, so thank you for joining us again. We welcome everyone, and please we encourage you to help us share this show, invite your friends, and this will be interesting. Um, Good afternoon, senior citizen. Thank you for. I guess I see you now. All right.
Yeah, welcome to the show, friends. Please like, give comment, and share. Like, give comment, and share. Help share this video. It will help whoever you're sharing it with. And we have a list of friends that have joined us already. We'll be projecting that. Uh, Chijioke, Chi, Chigoze, sorry, Chigoze. We have AGK also. And we have Charles, Ugochukwu Charles, Prince Ajibade Bon. How are you, boss? Say good afternoon, citizens. We have Bennett also and Henry. We have Sam J. We have a lot of good friends join already. If you're joining us, please help share this video with your friends. It's very important. And also, we we're giving out the number you can call to share your experience with us, how you have been faring in the last 1 year without work permit. And if you have anything to say, you want to vent your anger, we are going to allow that because we all cannot be the same thing. Some people have said we should just be praising, we should just be praising the, we should just be praising them and be appealing to them and talking to them officially. And some other guys have said, no, we are going to give them basketballs and there's nothing official about them. They are not responsible, and there's nothing official about them. So whichever part, whichever part you are, whichever side you are standing with, the issue remains that the work permit problem is still there. Till now, it is not solved. And tomorrow we'll be having a live show like this. I'll be bringing people, bringing citizens, you, our friends, will be inviting you to the studio to celebrate the 1 year of work permit. We'll be calling out the Nigerian government and their officials to work on the work permit issue. And also, we will be tomorrow is going to be official Nigerian Citizen Day in UAE. We have to immortalize that day because a lot of things have happened in the last 1 year, and a lot of people are just we need to thank God for surviving this 1 year. It is not easy. Many people have gone back to Nigeria. Some people have lost their lives also, and we just have to keep holding our government official accountable again, because for sometimes now we have since relent on this. Some for sometimes now we have since keeping quiet on this issue, but then the issue still remains the same. It's not solved. We cannot deny the fact that people have been rejected at the workplace. For me, I usually go out. Most time I'm outside, and it breaks my heart to see that most of the outlets they are now occupied by people of other nationality. You barely find a Nigerian working all these outlets now. You barely find Nigerian working in the malls, in offices, in all these outlets. You barely find Nigerians working there. And this breaks my heart. Places you have been going before, and you can identify people with their name badge that they are Nigerians. Now it doesn't happen that way again. Many other organizations, many other companies are recruiting, but they cannot recruit Nigerians because they cannot make their work permit. It is very difficult for people to get work permit. And with all this, we cannot stop people from coming. And also, if you are affected with work permit, or you are affected, and if you're affected and gone back to Nigeria, or you know those that are in Nigeria already, please let them get in touch with us. We are mobilizing people that are affected and they are back home in Nigeria now, so that they can represent us to talk, to go to the National Assembly, to meet some government officials in Nigeria, so that they will not be silent about this issue. If you know people that are back home, they don't even attend to Nigeria in interviews. Okay, so see, someone is saying they don't even attend to Nigerians in interviews. So it is very difficult. Prof, how have you been surviving the last 1 year of this work permit? What has been the experience? Don't open it hollow. Just open it small. Uh, when the time comes, we go open them all. So, what has been your experience? What has it, Mr. Tosin? It's like someone is saying something here. Oh. Okay, let's have this comment first before Prof will come in. Say they don't even attend to Nigerians in interviews. Another person is saying, Mr. Tosin, it's like what permit is going for female on visit visa now. Which one is this one? Which one is like? Which one is like? Yeah, more recognized present. Oluomo. Mr. Talabia also is in the building. Mr. Talabia, how have you been? Someone is saying it's like, Oga, we don't project it's like on this platform. We project only what is obtainable, not it's like. Prof, how have you been faring in the last 1 year of this work permit? I know we have been actively involved in this problem since September. Since September last year, we were actively involved, not going 1 day without talking about it, having meeting on it, shows, and what have you. So, how have you been faring? How has the journey been? 1 year without work permit. Do you even believe that such thing can happen before now? Prof, let's have you, please.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. And for those joining us for the first time, I am Citizen David, and I also occupy one of the highest seats in Nigeria with my other citizens. So it is a pleasure to always be in front of everyone again. Well, for the past 1 year, I would say it has been so, you know, it has been a rough journey, being out of job, getting back on job, attending to people, going out to the public, solving the problems. It has been a lot of up and down. Seeing our brothers on the streets, not being able to walk, some have been thrown out of house, you know, relationships are broken, marriages are being separated, a lot of issues that, you know, that came on board as a result of the work permit issues. I believe that we all have stories to tell because we've all been through different phase in this work permit, and what we can only say is we should keep staying strong and stay fit for ourselves. A lot of us have been into different situations, and it is really painful that we have a government who has been so nonchalant and unattentive to the cries of the citizens. However, what I can say is I congratulate our citizens for staying strong, for being resilient, for, you know, the community is very peaceful now, I would say. And that's the tempo I want us to keep. Let's, even if our government will not do anything, let's prove them wrong that we can be responsible, that we can as well be a good citizens for ourselves. Please permit me, I will not like to go as he said, I will not go into the details of my experience so far. You understand? But I believe we all have something to say. We all have something to say. Well, by tomorrow, a lot of things will unfold, and I want everyone to be here tomorrow. It's going to be a special event. A lot of things will unfold tomorrow regarding the work permits. Yes. And from tomorrow, the conversation will be taken to another level. We can assure you that from tomorrow, within the next few days, things will be resolved. I'm giving you my words. Thank you.
Mr. President, we are going to hold you. You say within some days things will be resolved. We are going to hold you.
Well, and that's what I said. From tomorrow, um, the conversation will be different, and we are taking it to another level. Thank you.
Yeah, we have some people in the comment section. Mr. Benson, Edison Benson is on fire today. Is just ranted. If you can call in, Edison Benson, if you can call in, let me project the number there to call in. You, if you can call in to join the conversation, to be fine. However, tomorrow will be opening the door, doors. We'll be bringing a lot of citizens to the studio, and we have some comments. Somebody is saying that there is good afternoon, guys. I said comment here. What is it? There's a rumor. So Larry Smith said there's a rumor that Nigeria visa is open. Is it true? I don't know how true is that, but after the show, we will be visiting the immigration office to check this. Before you, someone have also said that it's going for ladies. I don't know how true is this, but after the show this afternoon, I'll sure visit the immigration office to ascertain that. And Oluomo is saying some people are just something else. One guy is writing about work permits that the government should help us. Uh, that the government should help about on Mrs. Abike Dabiri Twitter. Some useless guys are asking the guy, "What is he doing in Dubai?" Imagine. I think we got a call already. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, boss. How are you?
Yes, I'm good, and you?
I'm fine here. Who's speaking? And your
Yeah, my name
contribution.
is Edison.
Ah, okay, good. That is you.
Yes,
What happened?
yes,
Nice.
I really appreciate you guys for coming up today online to inform Nigerians in UAE and our government of what's been going through in UAE. So it's a year now
Yeah.
because when this thing started, we said maybe a month or 2 months they will resolve it. Just how see how time flies. It's over a year. It's a year now, and
Yes.
nothing has been done about it.
It's so sad.
Before this issue started, I was still having a job of which I was managing them, and I was accommodating two ladies. Both of them they lost their job because of this visa issue. Because I was accommodating them in my partition then, because I was still working now. So I was managing with them. We were just living together then. But it got to an extent that even me that was accommodating people, I lost my job also because of this issue. So there's a parable in Nigeria that who they take care, who they feed, not the bad dog. So that was how it is. So I was not able to take the responsibility of this thing again as we speak now. These two ladies,
Permit me to permit me to laugh because of this your proverb.
yeah, now they feed, not the bad dog.
If you give the dog the chop remain it
Seriously,
is well.
it's just so much. Now these ladies, the constitution that we as we speak now. These are responsible ladies that they were doing good jobs before. What to do? I don't know if you advise them say not to one now because I don't have an option for them. Even with myself, I don't even have anything. I don't have for myself. So how will I advise them? Our government now, they don't even care about us. See, ASU has been on strike. Our own is a year now. ASU now, ASU is counting to 4 months now. What they care about this election, they don't even care about us. They don't care about the citizens in Nigeria. Not to talk about with the diaspora.
It is well. We we will do what we have to do as citizens. We will continue to hold them accountable to do their job, to be responsible to their responsibility. You talk about some interviews also that
Yes,
they
yes.
ask Nigerians to leave. Is
There's a
that
thing
how
also
true
they
is
are
that?
doing now. For real, I have people that can testify when they attend interviews because I normally post some jobs.
Mm,
This I forgot the name of this company. I think it's the EFK or so.
mm.
EFS. They just announced before the interview. They said if you know you are Nigerians, come outside. So everybody came outside.
Ah,
They said we can't attend to you because of your work permit issue. Can't apply visa for work permit for you. Whenever it's resolved, we'll get back to you. Exactly. So everybody just left without interview. This thing has happened over two times now, which I can testify of. They'll just say if
we
you are Nigerians, we can't attend to you.
we have reports of such also, and really we cannot blame those companies
It's
because
true
it
now.
will be effort. It will be a wasted effort if they already know they cannot apply for visa for you. Then they will now go through the stress of interviewing us as a Nigerian. It is
Exactly.
not really their fault. Um, it is. the fault of our government, the Nigerian government, and especially the officials that are here. Tomorrow we'll be talking extensively about this, especially about the officials that are here. It is 1 year already. What have they done? They cannot continue to be hiding under the influence that Nigerians cannot protest here, or Nigerians cannot act. Nigerians cannot act. They cannot be under that influence and not do what they are supposed to do. This is a job they are being paid for. Thank you, Mr. Benson. Hello.
All right. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much
I
for your
appreciate it.
contribution. The show continues. Let's drop the call so we can give chance to other people to join too. Thanks. Uh, especially tomorrow, especially we will be talking about the Nigerian government officials in UAE too. How have they fared in the last 1 year? What are they doing? In the next coming days, we probably will be visiting them again. It's been a while we visited them. Prof, when last did we visit any of them? I think the last visitation was in Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi, yeah, with Madam Esther and other groups ESCO, right? Yeah, I think the time is due for another visitation. We should visit them to ask what have they been up to. Somebody's saying something here. Honestly, finding work in UAE is very hard if you have been asked what country you are from, the employer, and your answer and you answered Nigeria. You have lost the job. Yeah, because really we cannot really blame these employers or the company, because if they knows already they cannot apply visa for us, and they'll be wasting money to get us visa, why should it even go through the process of interviewing us? The boss the boss gets stuck on the table of our government, Nigerian government, and most especially their representatives here, talking about the consular and the ambassador. What report are they giving to their principals back in Nigeria? Nigerians in UAE cannot be. I'm not sure if this person want to contribute to the show. Hello, good afternoon, boss. How you day? You want? I'm on the show now. You want to contribute?
Um, this researching.
Okay, that's is not a call to join the show. So tomorrow, please let us inform our friends. Tomorrow, the work permit ban on Nigerians in UAE will become a year tomorrow. Will become a year tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll be having we are going to immortalize that date, 28th. Some people have argued that it's 27, 28th of June, and make it Nigerian Citizens Day in UAE. And tomorrow we'll be having a live show like this. We'll be bringing you to the studio to join us in the studio. You'll be telling us your experience. What has your experience been since this work permit issue have started? Some people have move out from their room to bed to partition to bed space. Some other guys have been sleeping outside. We have records of people sleeping on completed building, people sleeping metro station in the parks, and people having difficulties feeding themselves. A handful of people that have gone back to Nigeria because of this issue. So we're bringing all of you to the studio tomorrow to talk about this, your experience, and also to call on Nigerian government to be responsible to our responsibility by fixing the issue of work permits. Enough is enough. 1 year is enough for them to fix the problem. They cannot continue to hide uh, they cannot continue to be hiding because they know. You cannot protest. You cannot do as you like. This is UAE. The law is there. You cannot you cannot go to the office and make noise and all. So they should not take advantage of this and not do their job. If they have been paid for, they should do their job. The only thing that is expected of them, the least they can do, is to give their principals in Nigeria the right update of what is happening in UAE. And not saying it is because Nigerians are not behaving themselves. I saw a post also. What's the post? Prof, you remember that post that Abike Dabiri comment on? That Nigerians in
Well,
UAE should compose themselves, Nigerians in UAE should be of best behavior. Oh God, we don't pass that level. And the last for months now, you cannot hear any bad news about Nigerians in UAE like we used to have it before now. We don't pass that levels. People are now responsible. Nigerians are now decent people in UAE. We cannot achieve 100%. The same thing with other nationality. They cannot achieve 100% sanity among their citizens in UAE. But as we speak now, the people are more composed than before. Prof was saying something about it the other time. The people are more composed than before. You cannot see people sharing. Somebody is saying, Mr. Tosin, can you check your message, please? On WhatsApp or where? Message on WhatsApp or on Facebook inbox. So we cannot continue this way. We cannot continue this way. The only thing they can do is to give the accurate report to what is happening to their principals in Nigeria. Nigerians are losing their jobs in their hundreds daily. This week just begin. This week just begin. Today is Monday. Many more people are going to lose their job this week. This is not cause. More people are going to lose their job this week. More people are going to lose their job this week. So last week, somebody, one of our friend here, maybe I should not mention the name. One of our friend here that usually join the show and also after the show, he will call, we will talk. Lost his job. He's a captain. He lost his job. Who is this person? Say I should check my message, Prince. Okay.
so the situation is very, very dicey, and we are trying to look out on how to salvage this situation. We've been peaceful, we've been law abiding, and most importantly, we've given the government officials enough room to be able to brainstorm, to be able to think as a leader, to think about the people they are being responsible for, they are being paid for. We've given them enough room for them to exercise um, the power in their capacity, because initially they felt we are mounting pressures on them, and we decided that okay, we are going to give you the ample time, we'll give you the breathing space to do whatever you want to do and ensure that the lives of citizens are being restored accurately. But it's quite unfortunate. Yesterday, I was able to speak with some government officials, and I told them we are not sleeping. We only gave them time. We gave them time
Some
to
people
do
say
that.
your cup of tea is cold.
Yes, and even a pastor confirmed that the cup of tea is cold. Yes, we are not tired. We are not a coward. But when we fight our battles, we also learn to be strategic in our fights. And that is why we've given
Someone
enough
is
room.
asking question here. Sorry, citizen, why can't we go massive march to their territory that they have lived in UAE to protest? Wow. Kile so how
Okay,
I
what he's trying to say
we
is
get people back home in Nigeria? Is that what he's trying to say?
no, he's actually talking here.
If it is here, we cannot do that. Massive match. No, don't match. Not match. We cannot do that. We cannot. If it will be termed as protest, and protest is not allowed here, what we can do is we can mobilize in Nigeria for people to march to the National Assembly to let them know that the issues still persist. Some month ago, they have discussed this on the floor of the National Assembly, but still they've since forgotten about that. Every one of them is dealing with their re-elections and all now. So, but we are still feeling the pain. So it's our responsibility to let them know that our problem is still there and that they should solve our problem. If you're watching till now, that means this show is interesting. Please help share this and give us some reactions too. Help share it and give us some reactions too. It is very important. You should help share this video so that it can get to your friend and they know the update. Tomorrow we'll be here by God's grace. We'll be bringing you into the studio. Madam Esther also will be here tomorrow with us. We'll be bringing everybody to the studio as much our citizens as are willing to join us in the studio. Be sending you the link. You join us in the studio. Everybody will bring everybody on in the studio. You tell us your experience. You tell us what you feel about this work permit. We will give you a chance also to call out the Nigerian government and their officials that so
Okay, they cannot catch you. In your
so
coin, Aki, they cannot catch
as a
you.
pastor now you are making calculation. What is this? Uh, so we'll be bringing you to the studio tomorrow to air your view, to to rant, and to give comment on this issue. Some people want to beg them. We are going to allow you beg them. Some people want to curse them. We are going to allow you to do that. Some people want to abuse them. We are going to allow you to do that because they are getting paid for a job not done. They are getting paid for a job not done, and this should not be. That itself is corruption. Getting paid for the job you are not doing, that itself is corruption. So tomorrow we'll be here by God's grace uh, to call out the Nigerian government and their officials. It will be 1 year tomorrow. Work permit ban is still there, and Nigerians are suffering. They are not solving the problem. Everything they lied in the beginning of this work permit, that was the reason. Everything has since been corrected. They have said it is because cultists are fighting. Now Nigerian cultists are not fighting again. They are doing big boys only. They are only doing big boys. They don't fight again. Before that, they said it is because some Nigerians are fighting also. You will not find Nigerian fighting again. We are of best behaviors now. Everyone is now a good ambassador of Nigeria, except our officials that are not representing us well by giving adequate report to their principals in Nigeria. So tomorrow we'll be here by God's grace. We'll be calling them out to be responsible to their responsibility to fix the problem. The problem is still there. Mr. Ajibade, Prince Ajibade that sent me message. He said I should check my inbox. He shared an email with me. A company is inviting his sister to interview, and in the email, the company said the company said they have checked with their typists, and they said they can make a visa for uh, female for Nigerian because the lady checked with them that she's a Nigerian. Is it possible they can make a visa? And they said yes, that for female. Well, this is just email exchanged. We will after the show today visit immigration office to know if Nigerian female can now get work permit. That's the new one. Oh. I believe Mr. Ajibade is his sister is new visa. Mr. Ajibade, if you're watching, is your sister visa, is it a new visa or she have a work permit before? Or she have work permit before? Please let us know. Does she have a visa here before? Has she been working here before, or she's newly coming? Because for some renewal it is going, but for new ones it is not going at all. And this is the major problem because Nigerians keep coming to UAE all the time. I lost my well-paying job, left a room to best space cause of this visa issue. Mr. Oriyomi Oluwafemi, sorry for this your experience. Tomorrow, please join the show by 2 p.m. We'll be here by God's grace tomorrow, 2 p.m. Oh, guys, is it 2 p.m. or 1 p.m.? Prof, don't sleep, don't sleep. Okay. So tomorrow's show, is it 1 or 2 p.m.?
We probably be returning from the um, there's going to be a meeting tomorrow morning. I just feel I will pass the confirmation to you. So my apologies regarding that. I don't know when we are going to leave the consulate tomorrow. So maybe
There will
after,
be a meeting at the consulate tomorrow
yes. So
for you and for who?
for you and I.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So
Yeah, Madam Esther is here. What does Okay, Madam Esther is protesting there. She's saying, why does it have to be a male or a female?
mm,
Madam Esther, tomorrow we'll be having her in the studio also. It's been a while. It's been a long day without you, my friend. So we'll be bringing Madam back to the studio tomorrow, and every other Nigerians that want to join the show tomorrow to share their experience, to share what they have been through in
yeah, I
this
think one
1 year.
is fine. We'll be through by one tomorrow. We'll be through by one tomorrow.
Let's make it two, two.
Okay,
2 p.m.
perfect.
tomorrow. 2 p.m. tomorrow, we'll be having a live show to celebrate the 1 year of work permit. We'll be here to call out the Nigerian government and the officials to be responsible to their responsibility to do their job, the job they are getting paid for, to do it. Because as they are not doing it, kò sí yàtọ̀ nínú wọn àtàwọn kọ́ọ̀tì tó ń jà. They are all spoiling the name of Nigerians in UAE. Nigeria officials that are getting paid and they are not doing their work. They are not doing their job well. There's no difference between them and the Nigerians that are spoiling Nigerians' name here. If you are representatives of Nigerian government in UAE and you are not given the adequate reportage to your principals in Nigeria, you are spoiling the image of Nigerians in UAE.
Exactly what I told one of the officials yesterday. I said, you see, for some time now, we've not disturbed you people, and it looks like we have been paid. But thankfully, he said we are not paid, but they keep getting paid. You understand? So it's really not good. You are getting paid for what you are not doing. So we just have to let them realize this again. And from tomorrow, like I said, the conversation will be different, and the ground will be shifted this time around.
Someone is saying he would want to join us for the trip tomorrow to the embassy or to the consulate. We will let you know if that will be possible. Madam Esther is still there saying, I beg all this going. Madam Esther is usually against the idea that it's going for some people and it's not going for some people. It is absurd also to say it's going for some people, it's not going for some people. Why should it be like that? Is it like that for other nationality? So why should we be happy it's going for some people and it's not going for some people? It should be lifted all. Prince Ajibade is not talking again, but after the show, we'll be at the immigration office to confirm the news. If you're watching till now, please help share this video. It is very important you help share this video and give us some reaction. Give us some reaction. Send me love and send a hungry face to Prof. Send me love, please. Send love, send love, send love. Give us some good reaction if you're watching this show. And share this show with your friends. Let them know that tomorrow is Nigerian Citizens Day in UAE. Tomorrow it will be 1 year without work permit. Um, but I came. No. Okay, okay. Mr. Ajibade said that's my. But I came with my sister on visit visa. I came. I don't understand that. However it is, we will check that update at the immigration office today, and tomorrow we'll be back with results on that. Whether positive, who is this angry face? That will be Madam Esther. I know her. I know her. I know what she can do. And she's giving that to Prof. I also know that. So please, friends, give us some nice reaction. Give us a nice reaction. Send us love. Send us love. Send, send us send us love. Send Prof a hungry face. I support that.
Madam, what I do you don't do now.
Send us love. Send us some reaction. A hungry face is still there. Akilode. Yeah, send us any reaction is fine. Send us some surprise. Aren't you surprised that work permit is 1 year and it is the ban is not lifted? Aren't you surprised? Sorry, sir. Any update on work permit? So some are saying the permit is ongoing. We are going to check that. Today is the first day of the week. We have been home all day. After the show, we'll be checking that update. So anybody that say it is going, ask the person where in here am. You go there. So if you don't go there, don't just say it's going on. So we'll be going there to check after this show. I will be going to the immigration office to check to get real fact if it is going or no. And tomorrow we'll be back with that update. And tomorrow also is Nigerian Citizen Day in UAE. Tomorrow is Nigerian Citizen Day in UAE. Tomorrow we make it 1 year. This work permit issue has been there. And tomorrow we'll be bringing you, all of you, as many as are willing to join the show. We'll be bringing you to our studio and to talk about this issue. You don't need to come here, don't worry, from the comfort of your room. From the comfort of your room, we send you the link and bring you to the studio, and you just join us online and vent your hunger. You vent your hunger, you tell us your fears, how you have been surviving last 1 year. If you want to show your face, it's fine. If you don't want to show your face, you block the camera, it's fine also. We just want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. It is good that people are able to vent their hunger so that they don't just keep everything inside of them and be funny. So because one of my brother gave testimony on permit, yeah. Okay, Prof, I think this we have another comment there from Mr. Ademola Adegoke. He said, I think work permit is going because one of their brothers gave testimony on permit. And at this point, we need to say something. And that is what Prof you told me before while we are in the backstage. People must understand the company they work with. Some people don't understand the company they work with. Some company are semi-government company that's some company are semi-government company that this permit doesn't affect them. So we have some people working with them, but they don't even know that the company they are working with is semi-government company. So they will say, it's going. They say it's going. That doesn't mean it's going. We have testimony also from one of our brothers last week that got a job with a hospital, with a government hospital, and they were able to make his visa for him. So that's we cannot, because of that, we cannot outrightly now say work permit is going because of that. No, that's a government hospital, and they are exemption from the ban. Abi.
And that doesn't mean we will not celebrate with you, even if you get job.
Yeah, we celebrated with him already. We celebrated with him already. In fact, he told me he's my very good brother. We have been together from 2015, 16 from Allen. He told me even before posting in the group, and we have celebrated that. But at the same time, people should understand the company they are getting job with. Don't just say you get job, you get job. What is the company? So it is not all company that is. Some company are free zone company also. They are not affected. However, we are not saying that it is not going. That oh kolo kolo kolo. No, after today's show, we are going to check updates at the immigration office themselves to know the the true update if it's going or no. And tomorrow we'll be back. Maybe tomorrow that we should be celebrating 1 year of not going. Maybe we'll just be celebrating it is going. God will make it that way because really people are tired. People are tired. Nigeria embassy is worse than the Nigerian citizens court. Now you talk so. Now you talk so. So tomorrow, by God's grace, we'll be here. Before that tomorrow, uh before that tomorrow, before that tomorrow, before that tomorrow, tonight we will be on Twitter. 7 p.m. tonight we'll be on Twitter Space with Prof. Prof will be hosting all of us on Twitter Space. So if you have Twitter, and if you, even if you don't have, please install one. The link will be shared on our WhatsApp groups and on the Facebook. Tonight, Prof is going to be hosting us on the Twitter Space. We'll be talking about the this same issue of work permit. Uh, he's getting in touch already and is bringing some Nigerian government officials there to discuss this issue too. We all will be there tomorrow, tonight by God's grace, 7 p.m. on Twitter. It's online, so you can join from the comfort of your room. We're talking on this same issue. Um, this matter now, our matter. They say matter na your home. You say they go market. If you come back from market, the matter will still be there. So let us continually talking about it. When some time ago when we were talking about it and the tempo were high, I can tell you for a fact that they really get scared. They get scared. They know. We know they get scared. They also know that we know that they get scared because they make some moves. And the moves we know, they know that we know also, and that they get scared. So don't just think that we are just coming to talk only, and that's my uncle is in one of the Emirates. Yeah, my uncle told me some the last month we met. My uncle told me, he said, so you are the one that is solving Nigerian problem on YouTube. I don't, I don't even know. We are not solving Nigerian problem on YouTube. We are just projecting the problem so that those that it is their job to solve it will solve it. We are not solving we are not solving Nigerian problem on YouTube. So we are not just talking because you may think we have the show now tonight again. We're having show tomorrow again. We're having show. Why? We are not just talking. All these are talking is getting to them. Is getting to them. The only thing is they are taking it in a negative perspective. They are taking it in a negative way. Our talk and our meetings and our actions are not against any government officials or the government. What we are doing only is to push them to do their job. And it is just the irresponsible of Nigerian government, Nigerian politicians, and Nigerian public office holder to see when citizens are demanding for something. Instead of them to do that thing, they will choose to attack the citizens that are talking so that they will fix the problem. There's a problem. Citizens are talking about the problem. Fix the problem. But instead of them to fix the problem, they will want to attack the citizen. Number to call, please. Someone want to call here. Okay, let me just project that number. In the comment section, Prof have since shared the link tonight tonight meeting on Twitter, on the Twitter space. So if you're on Twitter, please join. Someone asking number to call. The number is on the screen now. So we are not against government. We are not fighting government officials also. We are just pushing them to do their job, to be responsible to their responsibility. Ọba tó bá ṣe tìlú tòrò, orúkọ ẹ̀ ò ní parẹ́. Ọba tó bá ṣe tìlú dàrú, orúkọ ẹ̀ ò ní parẹ́. If you are the consular or you are the ambassador, and Nigerians are facing this type of issue for more than 1 year now, and you are not solving it, your name will be in history. Even if you come up for UAE today and you go to another country, once you are in the news that they appoint you to so country, Nigerians in UAE will be commenting, ibi náà tún gbé lọ, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ńbẹ̀ yẹn, orí yín á yọ yín o, nígbà tó wà ń lu wa, bye ni o. And if you are able to fix the problem now too, people will give kudos to you. And people will say, though they relent to, though they didn't solve the problem on time, but at the dying minute, but when we talk, they start acting. At least let people, you are not working and people are pushing you to do your job. You should do it. Not that you should attack those that are pushing you to do your job. So that it would even be on record that they don't even know how to do their job. But when we push them, they now do the job. Not that when we push them, they attack us. However, you cannot kill the message. You can attack the messengers. Everyone knows that work permit problem is there. It is not boju again. It is not a hide and seek matter again. It is what is clear to everybody. People are going to interview and get bans out. People are getting job, sign offer letter, and they cannot get visa. Before you say is going, and some people they didn't cancel their labor card very well. Somebody say, "What is this, my?" That was excuse instead of you finding solution to the problem. Friends, we should be calling it a day now. Prof, you want to say something before we call it a day? It's about 1 hour already.
All right. So what I just have to say is that let's keep the hope alive, and let's believe that this will be resolved. For me, I could read a lot of comments saying that we shouldn't abuse this government officials on the social media. Well,
Okay, we have a caller. We have a caller here.
okay.
Yeah, please reduce the volume of the device you are watching us from. Yes.
Yes, quick one about the work permit. Recently in my company, my work permit has not been going through. Also, I'm working with visa change because this place is Arlene area, something like that. So I talked to my HR and he said they will try their best on it. But later I find out that they make this work permit for one Nigeria. Then I went to meet my HR again and told him that why is he not going for us? Why is he going for this person? And he told me that the guy is direct from the government. That is why it's easy for them to make. I said, what about me? Why is he not? Why can't he directly from the government? And they later told me that it's direct from the government. Until now, that is what they are telling me. But I noticed that guy is Hausa, he's not Yoruba. He's Hausa guy. So I'm thinking, like, is it because of his Hausa? That is why they are not giving us the work permit or like this. Is it because I'm Yoruba? I'm just thinking like that. So that is what is going on in my side there, my company.
We cannot. We may we not go that place till now.
Yeah, because
Don't let us go there now.
it's a
Let us
very
assume that this won't just happen. Actually, we have a friend also that he was favored to have government intervention also, not Nigerian government, oh, and he was able to have exemption. So it could happen, so that we don't say it is because it's Hausa and all that.
Because I'm already upset with my company and they said it's not because of that is direct from the government.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so surprised. And
Don't.
we are here 2 years in this way. It's not going for us. And this guy is just new guy. So we are surprised like that. So that is why. All right, thank you. That is my own.
Thank you very much. You have a nice day, sir. Okay, somebody is fingering our brain here. He said you guys can only come to social media and give advice of how to solve the problem, but you cannot confuse these Arabic people. They don't even don't want to hear anything about it. What's the name again? Oluwabusayomi. Hmm. Ṣé lóòótọ́ lolúwabùsáyọ̀ rẹ? Because if you don't, you the your comment is good. You say we can only come to social media to make noise about it. To you, we are only coming to social media to talk about it. But to government, to Nigerian government official, they know that it's beyond just coming here to talk about it. They knows. They knows. Believe me, they know. They know. They knows. They knows. Mọ̀sínú mọ̀síkù ni ọ̀rọ̀ wa àti àwọn náà. So they knows that it is not just coming to social media to talk. Don't worry. See, there's power in your mouth. If you don't know, we know this. We have exercised this power, and we have exercised this power, and we know that power is there. Forget it. We cannot be coming here to see everything. They knows that it's beyond just coming here to talk. Ó yé ọmọ tó ń sunkún. Ó yé ìyá ẹ̀ náà tó ń rẹ̀ lẹ́kún. So they knows. So you said, and another thing is, you said we can only come here to make noise about it. We should.
Okay, let's move on. Just
No,
leave that.
I want to change his orientation, because you said these Arabic people. There's nothing wrong with Arabic people. If you are talking about our host country here, there's nothing wrong with them. The work permit ban is absolutely not their fault. Everyone will protect their hand of the bargain. They are just doing what a responsible government will do. It is now up to Nigerian government also to do what a responsible government should do. If you don't know a thing, it is better you keep quiet, Mr. Oluwabusayomi Sunday. The Bible in Proverbs said, now I've been working with semi-pastor now.
Right on.
I'm working with semi-pastor now, Prof. So I know Bibles more now. The Bible says in Proverb, he said, even a foolish man, when he keep his mouth shut, it seems like a wise man. But immediately he open his mouth, people just now will relay you. So, Oga, if you don't know a thing, please don't join people to say our host country, they don't like us. No. Believe me, UAE, they love us. They love Nigerians. You and I cannot give account of one UAE citizen that have ever treated you badly. Me, I cannot give account of that. No. They don't do that. No matter where you work, no matter your status, no matter how you dress, or even how you smell, they will address you with respect. They will address you with respect. The problem with you guys is you don't even recognize who a local or a not local is. So if somebody treats you bad because we're wearing Tangora, you think it's local. It's not even whether wear Tangora is local. I have Tangora also. So I have Tangora also. Don't think everybody wearing Tangora is a local. No. So don't say they don't love us. They do love us. They are just protecting their side of the bargain, which a responsible government will do. They are not at fault at all. It is Nigerian government also that should do what is expected of them. For them also to protect their own citizens in UAE. So don't say they don't. Who say they don't love you? If they don't love you, you still be here. By now you don't come out. You say they don't love you. They don't love you. Who say they don't love you? They don't love us, and we have embassy here. They love us, so the only thing is our government are not responsible. When our government are ready to fix the problem, sign our memorandum that needed to be signed, persuade their counterpart to sign the memorandums that need to be signed, our problems will be over. So don't join people outside saying they don't love you. This country, they don't love you. Now lie. Anybody saying that is just blabbing. That person does not know what is really happening. The issue of work permit, it is not the government of UAE's fault or problem. It is Nigerian government that are not responsible to their responsibility. The government of UAE are just doing, when you are a government of a country, you are not just to preside over that country. You are also to engage in international relationship with other country. So if Nigerian government don't understand this and they don't have the charisma to engage other country and have a good governmental relationship with other country, is it that country's problem? Our governments are a problem. May God help us. Yeah, Mr. Chika, thank you. Someone is saying you're right, bro. They always address you with respect. I work for a local. You see, they always address you with. They are not rude. People, some people they don't even know the difference between Egyptian and local. La ilaha illallah. What is
Well, the thing is, um, our main purpose of having this page is to educate ourselves, and which is what we are doing right now. When you see original local, you know they proud. Original local, know they proud. You know them. They are very, very humble and respectful. I've worked with these people closely, and I know how they behave. But you see the Amulu Mala, they call it. That's the way they put it in Yoruba.
the
The
wanna
mix,
be? The wanna
yeah,
be?
they are not even locals, but they wear kandura, and you think these are the locals.
And they will be forming local also.
Yes, they can use rich cars, luxury, and all those things, but they are not locals. They are
And
just deceiving
you
people.
prof, sometimes they even some of them also pretend to be CID, arrest
Yeah,
people, stop people to check their car and rob them. There was an announcement on the Dubai police, what's it called? Dubai police online, that if a police stop you, make sure to be very careful and ask for the identity, because of people. Some people are impersonating the police and to rob residents. So don't follow them. Or if anybody is saying what they don't know, please don't let us join them. Don't let us join them. Our host country, they are very, very hospital. They have a good hospitality. They are welcoming. They are accommodating. If you need help, you are getting it. Forget it, you are getting it. We have a number of Nigerians that have a kidney problem in UAE here, and they are getting free dialysis every week. Free, not paying you. You know how much people pay for dialysis in Nigeria, and they are getting it free. They are Nigerians. They are here. In fact, one of them said don't have visa. Imagine. He had visa before, got expired, couldn't renew, but they are still giving free dialysis, and he doesn't even have visa. So don't join people to say what you don't know, please. Don't join people to say what you don't know. It is not good. You should only say what you know. Don't just blab. Bro, there's something going on in Nigeria now. It's about work permit to travel. It's about permits to travel. Is it real? I don't. Maybe you are talking about this. Which one did they feel for airports? People help them in airports. Permit to travel. I don't. I don't know about this. Maybe I will check. Permit to travel from Nigeria or from UAE? Is it from UAE to go to Nigeria or from Nigeria to come here? Which is the permit? Please let us know so that we can make findings about that. Thank you, friends, for the turnout. Tomorrow we'll be here again. Tomorrow we'll make it 1 year without work permit for Nigerians in UAE. And tomorrow we'll be here by God's grace to talk about this issue. We will not rest. Again, now we will not rest. We'll keep talking about this issue until Nigerian government and their representatives in UAE, until their okay, the person is saying from UAE to Nigeria, until Nigerian government and their representative in UAE act on this problem and make sure it is solved, we will not rest. Uh, we'll get to work tomorrow again. From tonight, 7 p.m., we'll be on Twitter. Prof will be hosting us. Some Nigerian officials also will be there to talk about this issue. Please, let's join. The link already is on the in the comment section. Later today, we'll be posting the link again, WhatsApp groups and on this page on Facebook. We'll be posting it there. So please join us. Tomorrow is Nigerian Citizens Day in UAE. We will have the online tomorrow. Very soon also, we will be planning the physical one where we'll all meet at different emirates. We'll be going around different emirates. We'll all meet, hang out, talk, gist, connect with ourselves. It is Nigerian Citizens Day in UAE tomorrow, 28th of June 2021. We'll be celebrating ourselves, celebrating our successes. Uh, there's a post I'll be making later today also of Nigerians that are doing exceedingly well at their workplace. They are male, they are females, doing exceedingly well at their workplace, breaking boundaries. Imagine a Nigerian lady, she has the highest sales in year 2022. Is that 2022 or 2021? The highest sales, the highest bill. I will make posts about that and you will see our picture also. People are is there any place helping with hospital bill? Yeah, they share this. Somebody shared this information some time ago of an NGO that is helping people with hospital bills, right, Prof? So Miss Arike, is that Arike? Miss Arike Ade, you might want to chat us. Arike Ade Oluwatosin, you might want to chat us after the show. Maybe we can get you that link. Maybe, not sure. Maybe tomorrow. Please join us for the 1 year. We are going to mark 1 year of no work permits for Nigerians in UAE. If we are going to be bringing you to our studios online, we will send a link to you. You join us. You will hear your view. You will vent your hunger. You will beg Nigerian government to be responsible to their responsibility. You will cost Nigerian government to be responsible to their responsibility. You will we will give you the mic tomorrow to hear your view. So join us tomorrow. This person is saying I have 45,000 bill for what? 45,000 bill. There's an organization that was posted sometime. Please just get in touch with us after the show. We can discuss that. Thank you for hanging out with us. Prof, you want to say something before we end the show today?
All right. Thank you everyone for your time. We really appreciate you, and we hope that by this time tomorrow we'll be receiving everyone to be a part of our show as we take the conversations to the next level. Thank you so much. I remain Citizen David.
Thank you very much, Citizen David, for being part of the show today. Thank you, friends, For everyone that has sent in their comments, friends that have called into the show, thank you very much. Before you leave the show, please help share this video. This is a piece of information that will help. We are citizens, uh, Nigerian citizens in UAE, and we are trying to build a community of informed, decent, and responsible Nigerians in UAE. We understand that the name Nigerian in UAE have been battered and beaten and battered over the years, but we are ready to rebuild this name, and that we are doing already. In the last few months, you will see that uh, you have not had any bad news of Nigerians, and you have not seen any video circulating around. We can make boasts that those are part of our effort, and we should blow our trumpet. If not, maybe they will get rust. We are committed to do more, just because of your help. Uh, we are building it together, not only us, we are building it together, you and us also. Uh, we are building it together. So you can help us by sharing this video to your friends so that they know that some other guys and you are in UAE, you're building a community of different, decent, responsible, and informed Nigerians. Join us tonight, 7 p.m. on Twitter Space, and tomorrow, 2 p.m., we'll be bringing you into our studio. We'll be giving you the mic to speak regarding work permit ban that have existed for 1 year. Thank you, friends, for joining the show today. I'm Citizen Oluwatosin, and this issue right here is my cup of tea. Have a blessed day.